Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It is a long, slim box to hold chocolate Easter eggs. Now, this isn't the same as long, thin chocolate boxes that I've made before, mostly because the eggs are a different size. So I went to Amazon to order the bulk of eggs that I do every single year because I like to have the rainbow colours. And I just randomly went on, didn't look at the packaging, and the ones I've got are, I'm guessing, from Germany or Austria. Although they are, it says Easter egg hunt bulk. They are bigger than normal, bigger than the ones I usually get. And they've got like a chocolatey cream filling in it. Yeah, it says hazelnut cream filling. Didn't know that. So, couldn't make the ones that I usually make. And I do try and make a different one every year. And actually there are 2 Easter egg boxes coming to you. But I decided to make it a slightly more generic size. So this is a straight 6 inches and that's 1 inch by 1 inch. So 15 centimetres by 2.5 by 2.5. And you can see there is a tiny little gap there. But actually, when you move them around, the eggs move slightly. So even if you have smaller chocolate eggs than me, you could fit more in your box. Or larger chocolate eggs, you would fit them in. So I think if you can see it there. So if they lie sideways, they don't fit, you know, as in there's a gap. But if they're upright, they fit that way. So mine are not sealed because I wanted to tip them out, or my box isn't sealed at the ends, I mean. So I wanted to show you actually how many of these you can fit in here. So remarkably, you can fit 8 in this little box, and it's a nice little box. It's just hand stamped. Like I say, I have, whoopsie, nearly in my lap, I have made similar before. So I find that these kinds of chocolate eggs are reasonably easy to get hold of. You don't have to get them from Amazon. I just happened to get them early enough to work with that they weren't in the shops. But yes, all supermarkets will have them. I'm guessing overseas you will get them similar as well, but they're fun. Anyway, let me show you how to make it. So you're starting with a piece of cardstock that's 8 by 4.5 inches. So you can get 2 from a sheet. So that's my sheet there. That's a standard piece of A4 that is not fitting on screen. Okay, let's turn it that way. That's a piece of A4, and this is my cut piece, and you can see you can get a second one. Okay, so 8 by 4.5 inches, 20 by 10.5 centimetres. I was about to score. I don't want to score. I need to stamp first. So I'm using my much beloved Petal Park. A little bit addicted to this stamp set right now. Love it a lot. So I want the flowers, just these ones. And I want the outline one. And let me get a block. I had a little move around in my office since I last filmed a tutorial. So when did I last film? I don't know, a week ago. And yeah, so certainly in this week just gone. So the 14th of March, day after my birthday, I was meant to be out, but one of my boys was off. So I decided to reorganise all my office, and on Friday, I'm still tidying it. Okay, I've got 2 colours of egg left because the yellow ones are in Friday's project. So do I go the green or do I go the blue? I think I might go the blue here because my project on Friday, my lovely photos are going to be green and yellow, and then today's going to be pink and blue. So let me find a comparable shade of blue. Oh, well, that was a good guess. I thought it was going to be a bit more Coastal Cabana. I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it's not that. Is it going to be? No, I don't think Tahitian Tide either. Nope, definitely Bermuda Bay. Pop those back in the bag, and then I'm going to get some scrapper paper, just so I don't wreck my beautiful vinyl wrap faux wood block desk. Yes, it is vinyl wrap. Anyway, right, so I'm just going to randomly stamp everywhere. And I do like this kind of, project. I like this kind of stamping. It's just fun. There's no right or wrong. Pick any colours you want. You don't have to match them to the eggs inside, particularly if you get perhaps silver and gold eggs rather than coloured ones. I just like to do coloured ones. I have 4 sons. We buy them big eggs, but I like to get them little ones too, just to have, you know, out on their tables. And actually, yeah, the last time I did oh no, I need that out still. I did do an Easter video not that long ago, and I asked if big eggs were a thing overseas, and lots of you were saying no, just the little ones. I want to stamp and punch, and so I'm just checking which way round my punch is. So always do that first, particularly if you're working on a big sheet. I'm not, I could have moved this around, but just saves a little bit of frustration. Okay. So there's my 3. I can move that. Now I can move this and bring this back in. So you could do this. Let me put that. If I put that right there next to my name. Did my camera move? Why am I seeing that? Oh no, maybe I moved that. Yeah, just slide that back in. Anyway, yeah, you could do this with designer series paper if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be cardstock. I just think cardstock's fun. Oh, look. Anyway, right, on the long side, score it at 1/2 inch and 1 inch, and then all the way down at 7 inches and 7.5 inches. So for your metric folk, that's 1.3 centimetres and 2.5, and then down here it's 17.5 and 18.7. And obviously us metric folk, we do work in these tiny numbers, so easy to find on your trimmer if you use it. On the short side, oh, that's fine. I suddenly thought, oh, I've cut it too small. On the short side, 1, 2, 3 and 4, very simple, which is 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10 centimetres. Right. So like I say, I do Easter egg projects every year. And obviously this is oh actually no, I didn't do any the first year I joined, which was 2013. I'm coming up to my 10th anniversary. But 2014 onwards, I have always done some kind of Easter project. I've just folded on one score line. I'm just going to fold that one back. I scored that in the wrong place. Oh no, I didn't trim it down. I've left that at 8 1/4. Oops. It needs to be 8. Let's just trim off that little extra bit there that I don't need. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so I've done lots and lots of Easter egg projects. I have done them with these small eggs, and I have done a long thin one in the past. And if I remember rightly, I did 6 colours. I'm pretty sure I did 6 colours. Okay, so I'm not cutting anything. You don't need to cut a single thing. I'm just going to run tear and tape down this thin bit. If anybody follows me on Instagram or on my Facebook business page, I posted some pictures of Berry middle of last week, maybe Thursday, and yeah, she was assisting me by playing with my tear and tape, and quite a few of you were very sweet and very worried that she was going to hurt herself. I was fully in control. As soon as she started to peel it, it was actually this one here, as soon as she started to lift it up, lift the tear and tape up here, I took it off her. So, but thank you very much for worrying about my little kitty cat. You're all very sweet. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of my eggs, and I'm not at all, yes I am. I haven't punched my hole yet. I'm going to put my eggs in, and they are all going down all the way to my hand for a very good reason. And I'm wanting it to, where I can see this, I doubt you can because it's going to focus on everything but here. So I can see inside. You see the first score line? There is another one, and I can see that it is at that score line. Oh, for goodness sake, it fell out the bottom. Which means that I can push and it will concertina and stop there, where that score line is. If you try and do it without anything inside, and I'm reluctant to do it, it starts to cave in low down, and we don't want that. Right, let me just put all my eggs in the other end. Seven, eight, there's the eighth, and just push. Okay, and having the eggs in there is going to stop it. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how to word it. I don't know, it did start to happen on this one. You can't see it because obviously I've sorted it, but you don't want it caving in down here. You want it to have this nice, sharp, crisp edges. Okay, so I've got 8 in there. Now I'm going to punch where I want my holes. So that's my seam, and I'm going to go opposite my seam. And this is the oval punch, which has got the scalloped one and the plain one. And I want the scallop. Don't go halfway, just a little bit. And I'm lining it up along this score line here, which I can see going either side, and just making sure that it's level there. I'm going to pull it away from the edge a little bit. So it's not halfway. You can see that it's not fully half through, but it's enough that you get a little peephole, and that's cute. We like that. That's very cute. Pop all my eggs back in again. These are eggs in, out, in, out. Throw them about. And there's the last one. And it's very sweet. Oh, look, I've got it going in the different direction. Oh, well, it's fine. We've got options now. Like I say, I haven't sealed them up. You could with a little blob of glue. Easy peasy, that's going to seal up, but it's just mostly for photographic purposes. I'm leaving them unsealed so that you can all see. I'm just pushing my flowers that I punched earlier. And then I'm going to find some embellishments. Now, that's not the right colour. Now, do we have any in Bermuda Bay, do I think? No. No. We might be going white. I'm going to say that's kind of Bermuda Bay. You know when you have so many embellishments you can't remember at all what you have. Ooh, there we go. That would be me right now. I love embellishments. I'm a little bit addicted to embellishments. Can anybody tell? So I think we're going to go here. Okay. Oh, those are well stuck on. Oh, blimmin' heck. Oh, that's pretty. Yes, we're happy with that. Yeah, they're really stuck on, aren't they? It doesn't want to let go at all. I once designed a project that was, the colourways were based entirely around this packet of glossy dots. That's the kind of thing I do. Okay, mini glue dots. And one there. Oops. I'll put that glue dot in the wrong place. And then the last one. And those are cute. I think they're really sweet. And obviously, yeah, you set them so that you go with the colours of the eggs that you've got, or maybe the recipient's favourite colour if you've got silver and gold. Like I say, do seal them up if you want to. Let me put some glue in here while I'm chatting away. I'll do one end because I still want to be able to get the eggs out to take photos of the finished project and stick a clip on the end. And let me close this one up as well. Stick a clip on that end. What do you think? Cute. Yeah, I need to hold that on a bit longer. But yeah, they're simple, they're easy, they're fun, they're pretty. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.